Imagine a world where a single flower could buy you a house, where fortunes rose and collapsed overnight. This is the true story of Tulip Mania, the moment in history when simple tulips became more valuable than entire estates, and how it all ended in disaster. Tulips first arrived in Europe in the 1500s, brought from the Ottoman Empire. Their fiery petals, unlike anything Europeans had seen, instantly became a symbol of wealth, status, and scientific curiosity. The Dutch botanist Carolus Clusius began cultivating tulips in Leiden, but something strange happened. Some bulbs mutated, creating spectacular patterns. Flowers streaked with fire-like lines and multicolored flames. These became the most wanted plants in Europe. Clusius refused to sell his rare bulbs, but that only fueled more desire. Thieves broke into his garden at night, stealing tulips that would soon spark a national obsession. The Netherlands was in its golden age. Trade was booming, wealth was rising. People wanted new ways to invest, and tulips, rare and exotic, became the perfect target. Tulip trading began quietly. A few merchants exchanged bulbs for modest sums, but every sale brought more attention, more curiosity, and more speculation. Among all varieties, one stood above the rest: Semper Augustus. A single bulb became worth more than a craftsman earned in a year. Its striped petals mesmerized the wealthy elite. Farmers, bakers, sailors, even housewives started buying and selling tulips. The belief was simple: the price will always rise, and that belief became the fuel of the bubble. Then the real mania began. Traders created contracts promising future bulbs that didn't even exist yet. This system, similar to modern futures trading, unleashed massive speculation. Late into the night, traders gathered in taverns and backrooms, signing contracts under candlelight. Some risked their homes, others risked their savings. All believed wealth was only one tulip away. Stories spread of men who sold farms, tools, even livestock, all to buy a single bulb. A rare tulip became a ticket to instant fortune, or so everyone thought. By 1636, tulips were being traded like gold in taverns. Crowds cheered as prices rose hour by hour. A single bulb could buy a carriage, 2 horses, or a small house. Then came the Harlem auction, an event expected to break all records. Merchants from across the country gathered. Prices were at their highest. Everyone held their breath. The auctioneer called for the first bid. Silence. No one raised a hand. Not one voice answered. In that small, quiet moment, everything began to unravel. Word of the failed auction spread like wildfire. Buyers became frightened. Sellers became desperate. Within days, tulip prices collapsed by more than 90%. Contracts became worthless. Debts couldn't be paid. Bulbs worth a fortune the day before couldn't fetch the cost of a loaf of bread. The bubble had burst. Traders who had once felt rich now faced bankruptcy. Families lost property, savings vanished, and the streets filled with former speculators mourning their losses. People walked away from empty houses, abandoned carts, and ruined businesses. Tulips, once symbols of wealth, now lay trampled on the ground. The Dutch government tried to calm the chaos, proposing settlements for worthless contracts. But confidence was gone, and without belief, the market couldn't survive. In the aftermath, scholars wrote about the madness. They asked, how could a nation lose itself over flowers? What made people ignore logic, risk everything, and believe the unbelievable? A single tulip left standing in an empty garden became the symbol of the mania, a reminder that beauty can inspire wonder and destruction. Tulip Mania was not just a story, it became a warning, a lesson about speculation, greed, and the danger of believing prices rise forever. Look around today. Crypto booms, meme stocks, housing bubbles, NFTs, different objects, different eras, same human behavior. Markets rise on excitement and collapse on fear. The cycle repeats again and again. Something new appears. Early buyers profit. Everyone rushes in. Prices skyrocket. Then the silence comes the moment no one buys, and the fall begins. Tulip Mania teaches 3 truths. Value is a story. Human psychology drives markets, and bubbles burst the moment confidence disappears. If you found this story powerful and want more deep historical lessons that expose the truth behind financial madness, subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. History doesn't repeat exactly, but it rhymes, and knowing that rhyme could save you from the next bubble.